with the Polygon Cam. New document. I'm going to call this the Hexagon Cam. And we're going to start our sketch on the front plane. So here we go, front plane. I'm going to use the inscribed polygon. Start in the center here. Draw it out. It's a 6-sided, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. I don't want to move it bigger or smaller. Leave it at 6. That's great. I'm going to dimension this inner circle, and it needs to be 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to use the horizontal tool and choose one side and make it horizontal. Need to come back in, and I'm going to put my center point square, center point rectangle right in the center. 0.25 inner, 0.25 inner. And there's my starting of my polygon cam. Green check mark. I'm going to extrude. Come over here and extrude everything except for that center square. Change it to isometric so I can see what I'm doing. And yes, I need to change the dimension to 0.25. Green check mark. But that's not all. This one gets a little more complicated. We're going to have to put a fillet all the way around. That fillet diameter radius is going to be 0.25, and I'm going to choose each of the corners all the way around. And so I'm going to have to keep spinning it so that I can get all 6 of those sides. Zoom in, take a look at it. Green check mark, and yes, I think that looks like it's supposed to look. So 2 pictures. The first one is going to be your sketch showing me all your dimensions. Wow, that guy's really far out there. I'm going to pull this back down, then I can zoom in so Mr. K can see everything. Take that screenshot, green check mark, tip it isometric, and take that screenshot. And that will earn you a C. Well, I get in such a hurry on these things and I totally forget to change the color. I know y'all do too, but that's part of the grade. Don't forget to change the color. And I'm going to make this one purple. That's a good color for it. Green check mark. Okay, if you're wanting a grade better than a C, you're going to have to come up with some kind of design for this face. Start a new sketch on this front face extrusion. I think this time I'm probably going to do a triangle. So I'm going to do the, but I want to make sure I get a triangle. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Take this guy, make him horizontal. I'm going to take my dimensions and make sure I've got it dimensioned pretty good. You know what? Nope, I'm going to dimension from here to the outside. And I want that to be 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. You can also do that by saying 1 divided by 8, or 1/8 of an inch, which is also 0.125. It's the same thing. I also want the length of this line to be the same length as that line, so I'm going to come over here and choose my equal sign and take this one and make them equal. And I don't like this down here. I think I need to make a circle to go around this so I can block everything out. 0.5. And then I might come in and trim this part here. Trim, how's that look? You know what? I like that. I think it looks pretty good. So now here we go, circular pattern. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I like this. It's starting to look like a nuclear warning sign here. So I'm going to green check mark. Remember, this center point, oops, that's not what I want. If I start moving these guys, that center point comes off. So I want to make sure that I come over here and coincidence this one and that one and that one. Why? There we go. There it is. I just wasn't clicking right. So there's my 3 pieces. I think that's kind of cool. Green check mark. I'm going to extrude. 1, 2, 3. Remove. See how that looks isometrically. Yeah, I'm liking that. I like that a lot. But remember, you need to be you. You need to have yours. If you're just copying me, you might get a little bit better grade than a C, but it's not going to be a lot better than a C. So if you're wanting that A, you're going to have to be creative on your own, coming up with your own design. I got some room. I could probably put something in here if I wanted to. It's got a little bit of creativity. I got a little bit of room for creativity. So remember, when you're taking your pictures to turn this in, you have your 2 pictures from before, and you're going to take a picture of the sketch so I can see what's going on there. Screenshot of that, green check mark, and change it back to isometric, zoom in on it, and a screenshot of that. So you should have 4 pictures that you turn in. Good luck. And yeah, I know I forgot to change the color at the beginning, right when I finished the front piece, but at least I remembered. Make sure you change the color, and instead of purple, just to make sure you're seeing that I'm changing the color, I'm going to change it to that purple, just because. Again, it's totally up to you. You can do whatever you want. Just make sure you get the right pieces, the right colors to make yourself happy. And that's what you're going to turn in. Make sure you turn it in with color. Good luck.